First team I captained would have been a club side and age group side at under 11s. Captained a little bit through the age group stuff, but I've never captained a professional team since I've been playing first class cricket. I think the chance to have that extra responsibility to lead the team out in the field is something that's very special, especially an England team. You obviously have the weight of expectation of the country on you, and you're expected to perform every time you go out there. So to set an example and try and perform with bat and ball and lead that into the team will be something that I look forward to. Obviously I have a natural passion and aggression for the sport, and that's something I hope not to lose through captaining the side. So I think it's key to keep that and lead the team in that sort of way, but also be able to stand back from the game and look at it a different way and see what changes can happen to improve the position the team are in. So yeah, I mean, I've got quite a quick thinking cricket brain, and I look forward to putting that into action. Best perk is the fact that I've been dreaming of being captain since I've been very young, so I get to lead the team out onto the field, pull the shirt on the three lines and set the example. So that's something I look forward to on my debut on the 25th of June as captain, and also winning trophies. I think we've obviously won the 2020 World Cup before, and it's something that I'm keen to continue that tradition. Yeah, I've been very fortunate to play under some good captains, notably Michael Vaughan and Andrew Strauss. Vaughan helped me through the start of my career, which was fantastic as a young bowler to come into a successful team, and obviously we've had a lot of success under Andrew Strauss, so both of them been pretty influential on my career. I'd probably have to pick from world cricket would be Graham Swan, because he's brilliant around the change room and makes everyone laugh. He keeps everything upbeat, but also he's been world class on the field. He's taken a lot of wickets both in one day format and Test cricket, and he offers a bit with the bat as well. I think past player wise I'd have to pick Gary Sobers with what he offered him, and his record is absolutely fantastic when you look at it. He scored a huge amount of runs, and he bowled a variety of different balls and took regular wickets. And being a Nottingham legend as well, playing at Trent Bridge, he'd obviously bring in the locals, and he's a hero from where I've come from. I've never seen Star Trek, and I don't like fish fingers, so I'm going to have to say Captain Jack Sparrow, because I like the film Pirates of the Caribbean. The T20 format is very exciting. I think it brings the crowds in, people want to see fours and sixes, and you get a lot of tight games in it. It's a good test of players' skill. You have to do things under a lot of pressure. But there's always things happen in games, even if they're low scoring. They're often very tight, high catches go up, big shots, and the atmospheres are always electric in every ground that you go to. It's more of a mental change, I think, rather than a practice change or a physical change. I think because we play so much cricket that you might only get 2 days in between a 2020 game and an ODI or a test match. So it's more mentally getting your plan right, knowing exactly where you want your 24 balls to go as a bowler, knowing exactly where you're going to be fielding as a batsman, knowing what plans you have to certain players. So it's mental clarity rather than the actual physical training, I think. I think the key to T20 is not to be predictable, so you can't really bowl 6 balls in the same area, because a batsman will know where they're coming, and batsmen these days will be able to hit the ball out the ground at will. So my most dangerous ball as a bowler is a bouncer, because I'm quite tall. I don't have to bowl it that short to get it around the head area, but mixing that in with good balls at the stumps and slower balls. So the key is to be unpredictable, but my bounce is probably my most dangerous ball. We're very fortunate in England at the moment. We have a huge amount of strength and depth. We've got a lot of young players coming through who have shown a lot of success in county cricket. The key to that, to make it in international cricket, is to do it consistently and have a really good year throughout. We can see from our Lions tour to the West Indies in the winter, players have consistently done well. And it's good to see that. You put pressure on the guys in the senior squad who then have to perform to keep playing. So I'm sure there will be a few young lads who break through this summer, especially in the one-day format, and hopefully they can grab their chance. The key to all cricket is adjusting to the conditions you're given. We play all over the country, so you get different wickets. Some will be quick and bouncy, some will be slow and turn. So I think the best teams react very quickly, and you can use your certain bowlers who will assert those wickets. So I think the key to this summer will be adapting to the conditions. Hopefully we'll get some wickets that will bounce a bit more than subcontinent conditions, and it'll be up to our bowlers and batters to use those conditions wisely. When you look at the Indian side, you just have to look through their batting lineup. You could pick any one of them who are vitally dangerous, but I think with Sachin Tendulkar, this might be his last tour of England. He'll be desperate to do very well, and he's someone we're going to have to be very aware of. Yeah, hobbies-wise, obviously we're playing cricket all the time, so you pretty much live, drink and eat it. But I love playing golf when we get the opportunity. The thing I find about it is that because you're thinking of a different technique, you don't consider cricket at all for the 4 hours you're out there, which is great. And obviously we get to travel the country and the world, so we get to play all around. I do enjoy my Xbox and PlayStation, which is quite good. Playing sort of 4-player stuff with the team. Jonathan Trott rates himself as the best at most things, so it's always a pleasure to beat him.